I am here in Kawama, and did I say 1900 and something? That's how old I am. It's 2016. There's Fernando, the most famous employee of Kawama. And we're in Fernando's Beach Bar at Kawama on another winter vacation. I love Kawama.
It's about 7:30 Sunday morning, and I'm outside of La Tasca Buffet, which has been under construction for a few months. They are refinishing and repainting some things, although you perhaps can see a pile of ceiling tiles that they're going to be working on, and I had been told that it would be finished for our vacation, but unfortunately it's not. And as I've said before, I just love to sit in that location and enjoy breakfast, lunch, and supper. I can smell the fresh paint out here, and the place will be nice and clean for people. I was told it was going to be completed by the 1st of February, and people that just arrived down here tell me that they're being told now it's the middle of February. The multi-year repeaters joke about they didn't say which year, but this is hard to beat when you're in this location. Okay, it's still Sunday morning. I'm at the breakfast restaurant Grand Canal, that this year, for the first time in my experience, has breakfast and lunch. I got some brown toast and omelet with ham and cheese, and I ordered some more ham on the side, hot. And we're on the second floor, looking out over the canal. In the distance is the bridge entering Varadero. That is Gustavo, and he has a reputation for making very good pina coladas. And this is something brand new at Kawama. I've never seen this in my previous 9 years, and he's located right next to the Western Pool and El Brocal restaurant, which is the current buffet for the resort. And so, as I've mentioned, I'm missing what I love about the resort, but they've given me a few things back. Winding down at El Brocal, the new buffet at Club Kawama. I just went by the fruit station. Here I'm zipping into the salad bar, and they got a few desserts, some toppings here, and they keep on replacing the ice cream slowly. The area for presentation is smaller than at the original buffet, but it is what it is, and certainly repeaters are going to make the most of it and try not to spend too much of our time crying. They have lots of bread selection, as you can see. Spread it over here into cold vegetables, a little bit of fish right there, like a vinegar fish, but as I say, macaroni, corn, and the grill station is much smaller than it was, was at La Tasca Buffet. Today you can see they have fish and pork on the buffet at El Brocal at Club Kawama. And the big man, su nombre?
Alfonso.
Alfonso. Hola, Alfonso.
¿Todo bien?
Bien, gracias, amigo. And hola. We're refilling the vegetable selection. Some squash, macaroni, potatoes with a sauce on it. There's some chicken legs there, rice, and some stewed beef, I'd say. At least it's going to be tender cooked that way. And overcooked beans and celery and some rice. And back to the bread. This is the room we're in. It's I've shown this building from the outside a few years ago. It was closed, not even open at all last year. It is a modern building, and nothing wrong with it, except it's not what we're used to. But like I said, repeaters need to not judge from the past and deal with the present. A very noisy, busy room of repeaters. One of many I have been to. And we're all gathered for our right of our repeaters special lobster dinner. And we've done it before. Just about everybody here has been here at least once, obviously, unless there's a couple in front of me that it is their they just got married and they got a special invitation. But this rest of the crew is repeaters who have been here 20, 30, 40 times in some cases. And there's a lot of problems here, but you know, I'm saying most of these people will be here again same time next year. I'm standing here in the La Tosca buffet, the main buffet for the resort, in the same spot where I've shown in previous videos where I've eaten most of my meals. And it's not open, and it won't be open while I'm here, unfortunately, but they've added something, and I'll go as if I'm to sit down in my usual chair, and this now is the view from that usual chair, because they have added just yesterday this railing, which accomplishes nothing but get in the way. So please tell them that when you come here. Standing in our balcony, and I'm looking out, and I thought I'd just show you what happens when you feed the pelicans. You end up with a flock of them. I've just left the main lobby and pool at Kawama and come along the side of the pool. I'm right next to the pool bar. They put a new floor on it just a couple of months ago. They still have some renovations left to do and reinsert their little lunch kitchen. And I'm next to a place that sells tourist sort of gifts to take back to your home. And I'm going to go inside and show you something that I think could make a very smart gift. These are $1 or $2 lighters to take home to your smoking friends, and I've done that the last few years, and they're much appreciated, and it's an excellent advertisement for Cuba. This is the price list for some of the offerings here. You can see again, this is in Cuban pesos, where I think it's 24 Cuban pesos per CUC. So you can see that is fairly inexpensive. And this place is where the locals eat. And we're just walking east from Kawama along the beach, and we've come to the end of the road here, and the street leads back to the main street there. If you're flying out and you remember they don't serve much food on the airplane, it might be an idea to grab some cheese and meat slices in the morning, because that's the only time you'll find them if you'd like to make yourself a sandwich for the ride home. This has always been our favorite restaurant, but we approach the end of our 2 weeks, and it, along with La Tosca Buffet, which you can see is getting a new roof over the patio, is still not open. This little building is being put up to house a statue. They've located it in the middle of the walkway from the main lobby east towards building 16. So it'll make a nice little traffic obstruction. They've been working on it for the nearly 2 weeks we've been here, several people. And I heard that they were working on it for a couple of weeks before we got here. And just like that last picture I showed you of them working on the roof, things don't go too quick. We've had a couple of cool and windy days. The sun has come out today, though. When that happens, people put towels and save all the chairs around the pool for their sunning, because the wind seems to get blocked by the high ground between the main pool and the beach. And so that when that happens, people move off of the windy beach and congregate around the pool, fill up the chairs quickly. I went up the stairs from Gustavo's small bar in building 41, and I'm on the 3rd floor, the top floor, next to El Brocal restaurant and buffet. The sky is clearing. Still cool today, but better than it was yesterday. Well, things are not too different than they've always been. Sitting in a different buffet. The old one will be back soon. But I have a huge salad, grabbed a couple shrimp, glass of wine,
our salad dressings. Live music, table away with the house band Viagram. This is the fellow at the west end of the Varadero airport that wouldn't sell me a bottle of rum without giving him an extra peso for the bag. And I should add that you're probably better off to buy your rum in a store in Varadero and then put it in your checked luggage.